I think it is time we had a talk, you and I. When the Soviet Union was new, there were those of us that Stalin turned to for our particular skills. We were trained to turn men's minds to our will. This is Stalin's psychic legacy. I tell you this because you are too smart not to be curious. We have situation. That odd little man Einstein has provided the Allies with a device that harnesses the energy from storm clouds overhead. Almost whimsical, but effective. Destroy this device with the nuclear missiles I will provide you, and get our forces moving again.
General, by now I have folded Vladimir's command into yours. The weather control device appears to be here in the US Virgin Islands. Sir, I am not quite clear on your intentions, but if you have a move in mind, now is the time to tell me. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Greetings, Commander. Your forces need to invade the Allied base and take over their battle lab. Get an engineer in there so we can pinpoint the location of their super weapon. When your men are ready, I suggest you begin your assault here, Commander. This beach is well defended, but it is also the only place to land your troops effectively. Good luck, sir. Battle control online.
Hello everyone! We're back with a mouse again! Haha! This is lead time of 5 random guys coming back with the next mission of the Soviet Union campaign. Yeah, I kind of forgot to edit the mouse out, but oh well. Anyways, we're getting into the part of the game that I do not remember too much. Mainly because I haven't really played this campaign all the way through for a long time. Again, the game came out in 2000, I believe. I think it was 2000. Yeah, 2000. That's when the game came out, and when my father actually got the game originally. He was the one that had originally bought the game, and I played it at his house. That was the first time I ever beat the game. It was years later whenever they released Red Strike, which is a combo pack of this game and the sequel or expansion pack to this one, Yuri's Revenge. That came out in 2002. I got that one probably in like 2003 or 2004 used at a GameStop. Or yeah, it was a GameStop. And I played it on my computer, and that was the last time I ever played it. And ever since then, I play it on and off. But I never got to play it all the way through the Soviet Union. Since that time, I had first owned the game myself. So it's been a couple of years. And out of the next 3 missions, the final 3 missions, I only remember the next one the most, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But for now, this mission. It takes me a lot longer than it should have been. I just kept having the I kept messing up here and there, and you'll see in a couple of spots where I messed up, and I've thought about like restarting it, but this is actually my second try. My first try didn't too well. I wasn't expecting them to send SEALs in. You saw a little bit like right there where the SEALs tried to get to my radar, and they got killed by my turret. But yeah, I wasn't aware that they were going to send those out, send the SEALs out. So yeah, that messed me up. But since then, this one went a lot more successfully with the slight problems here and there. So anyways, pretty much right now, my main goal is to build up my base and get it nice and defended. I'm also having to manage where my units, or where my harvester actually mines, and you'll see in a minute. Right now I'm having a little bit of trouble with this dolphin, this allied dolphin that's up against the shore, and it will it's in the worst possible position because my submarines cannot hit it. It kind of sucked. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I ended up having to use my tanks to come and destroy it, which even then it didn't really work too well. I had to get the submarines right on top of it. So yeah, that was just a sucky situation where how it was positioned. It kind of glitched out on me. Now you can see the base is a little sporadic. They do give you a repair depot, a Tesla reactor, and a radar dish, but I don't like how they're away from the main part of the base. I always like to have my base together. The only structures that I like to have separate is something I know is going to get hit by a nuke or a super weapon, which you will see later on that it was kind of alright the way it was set up. Now, as you'll see, just like now, there was a couple of seals that came onto the island and tried to get into my base, but my ore miners was able to defend themselves just fine, which is perfect. As you see there, I'm having to manage this one ore miner to clear out space so I can actually build my battle lab. Now that I have built my battle lab, I'm getting ready to get an actual force to go attack the shore that I'm going to be invading from. Of course, I have to defend my battle lab since they're sending rocketeers and stuff at me. They really kind of have two bases. One where I have to actually go to capture their battle lab, and another straight north. Now, something I did not know until I actually played this mission: if you send a unit...
Unit ready. Incoming transmission.
They are even more powerful than they are obedient. The immense strength of my squid giants is only vulnerable to the specially trained and enhanced allied attack dolphins.
Okay, I forgot about that transmission. As I was saying, if you send a unit down to the bottom left, which is only a short distance away, you actually will get a dreadnought unit. So you get a free one, which is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know about it until I played this mission. The giant squid, it is alright. As you can see there, it grabs hold of any enemy ships and will take it down. Once it's grabbed hold, the ship cannot actually break it off. The only way, but there is a major flaw. The only way to take it down is if another unit fired, or an allied unit fires on its own ship. It's kind of a weird glitch, but that's how I figured out how that works. You can actually get it to let go of the ship by doing that. Now I'm getting ready to go around and actually start attacking this shore. It's glitching up on me a little bit. You guys shouldn't notice it, but now I did forget to build some sea scorpions. Again, unlike the allied ship that's sea to air defense, this one actually is kind of useful because it actually can double as and attack units in the sea and in the water, or in the sea and on the ground too. But of course, as you can see, I am focusing on destroying their surrounding defenses using the dreadnoughts and everything. Now, I do make a mistake here. I have these apocalypse tanks, but I only build like 5 of them, and that wasn't enough to get through their prism towers. And I normally, and I don't know why I didn't do it before, I normally go with 10 apocalypse tanks, and that's usually my minimum requirement for anything. Now, as you see, I'm moving my ship back and forth. I'm trying to get it so that it's the unit or the prism tower has been exposed for a moment, and then use the dreadnought to actually destroy it. And it didn't quite work out. Now, I got a couple of seals chasing my ships. If they get to my ships, they will destroy it. It's like Tanya's instant kill for ships. And of course they were going over my dreadnoughts, so I was not happy about that. Now, here is a service depot that you can capture, and it actually gives you room to build an ore refinery. However, I kind of make a mistake. There was a seal that was running across there. It wasn't doing anything, but I decided to attack it anyways, and it destroyed the service depot. So now all the money that I could get from there was pretty much out of my reach. So this is the main reason why it took so much longer. Was that I had to manually move an ore miner over there by a hover transport, have it fill up, take it all the way back to my base, and go back and forth a couple of times until I had enough room to build another construction yard and an ore refinery. Now, as you can see, I'm finally getting back into destroying stuff, or trying to at least. But because I'm focusing more on it, or on the on this island, I'm not really building up on my units. I should be working on building my units, and as you can see, I'm trying to get in there again, and I fell. And I'm just dumbfounded. It's like, why is it so much powerful? I even tried nuking it. I'm like, I forget that. Of course, I've always used 10 apocalypse tanks. Why would I use anything less now? And the whole reason the nuke didn't work is because I didn't do a direct hit on it. So here you see me. I'm repairing the ships and everything, and I'm going along the shore or the cliff sides, exposing any defenses that they might have. And you see, I can see something right there, so I'm starting to attack it. And there's some more units, or some more towers to, or Patriot missiles to destroy. I should have had them destroy the power plants also, but my whole idea in this mission was to capture this base, especially the base to the east. Whew. And you see, I'm still trying to finish getting the ore up so I can build a ore refinery there. I do have to babysit the ore miner just a little bit, but it's enough to build the ore refinery, and now I don't have to worry about the island anymore. I can just let it sit there, and it will supply the rest of the money for this mission. Now, I'm actually finally doing what I should have done from the beginning and building the extra hover transport and the 10 apocalypse tanks. Had I done this from the beginning, I probably would have ended this mission a lot sooner. And had I realized something else at the very end that you will see, oh wow, I would have even done it even sooner than that. So you see, now my defenses is very well built, and it's nothing can actually get into my base at the moment. The only thing I have to really worry about is their super weapon, which is the whole reason why we're on this in this area. I'm supposed to be capturing their battle lab so we can learn where the super weapon is. So yeah, now I'm actually going in for the attack. Now, I love the Apocalypse tank because they're so powerful. See, with 10 of them, I got through it a lot faster than a lot more easily, and because that they have the anti-ground to air defense, they can shoot down the Rocketeers. So now I'm starting to capture all their stuff that's over here, including their construction yard. So now I can build their structures if I want. Which I do build a few, which I don't know why. I think I was trying to see if I can could build their super weapons, but of course the game doesn't let you build their super weapons.
New terrain discovered. Aha! There it is. A weather control device. Luckily, Intel says it couldn't possibly be operational yet. Take it out, Commander. Our base is on...
Yep. All the way in the top left corner of the map is the weather machine. Now, this is a super weapon that I didn't get to show in the Allied campaign, mainly because the game glitched and wouldn't give me the option. So yeah, you see me building stuff, and I actually try to build some forces and everything. But I do decide to. I have a nuclear missile ready, so I do decide to go up there. And
incoming transmission.
Waiting order reporting.
Comrade General, the weapon is powering up. We are dangerously close to it. Be careful, comrade.
Now you guys will get to see what this what the super weapon does, and that's pretty much what it does right there. It destroyed my radar and the Tesla reactor that was right on my island. It generates a storm, and it's a very powerful storm. But as you can see,
Unit ready.
I destroyed it in one hit
Mission
with
accomplished.
my nuclear missile. I didn't know it goes down in one hit with the nuclear missile. Otherwise, I would have done that right away. But either way, it's done. It's over. I completed this mission, and it's yeah, it's a little bit more sloppy than I normally do, but normally how I play it, but it worked. Anyways, that's it for this mission. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And I'll see you guys on the next mission. One of my favorite and hated missions at the same time. So, see you guys in the next one. Bye.